Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about something that I am very excited about because I have already fallen in love with it. This is brand new from Nars. It is the Nars Loaded Palette. And let me tell you guys, every time I have used this, I fall a little bit more in love. I really do. So spoiler alert, I like this palette. So what I'm going to do for you guys is talk about why I love this palette, insert some swatches for you, and of course, I'm going to do a tutorial on this eye look. So if you want to skip ahead to that, this is where it starts. So let's talk about the palette in of itself. It has 12 shades in here, and what I love about this is, these are Mel shades. These shades scream Mel, all warm tone. There's a few slightly warm, slightly cool, maybe a little bit neutral, but mainly warm tones. The very first thing I noticed about this was there's not a ton of the same shades in here, so you're not going to end up with the same eye look every single time. You've only got one shimmery highlight, one semi-bone color shadow, one black shade, a brown shade. It's just really, really well put together. And every time I have used this, they blend like a dream. They're pigmented on my skin. I don't have any issues with them. I had a teeny bit of fallout, like 1 or 2 specks underneath my eyes when I was doing the tutorial, but that is no big deal. Swept it right off my cheeks. This palette will run you $59. Yes, that's expensive, I get it, but I do think that this palette is worth it. It is definitely my favorite palette that Nars has put out. I think the quality in this is much better than previous ones. Not dogging the other ones, I did like them, but I love this one. So I do think it is worth the $59 price tag if you're going to use it. I don't think anything is worth it if it's just going to sit in your drawer. I am going to get a lot of use out of this palette. I want to mention something because on Sephora.com, the colors in the picture do not match up with the colors in the actual palette. Like, these look like rosy pink and these are definitely warm orangey shades. So I just want to mention that in case anyone's looking at that picture on Sephora and being like, this looks like, I don't know, it's totally different. Totally different. But anyway, I'm going to quit rambling and I'm just going to tell you that I give this palette 2 thumbs up. I love it, and let's jump into the tutorial. MAC 252 and Windsor. I'm guessing these names because I don't know which order they are in the back. I'm just going to pop this right at my brow. It's not light enough to really be a highlight, but I want to set this upper area so that everything is easily blended. Nars 42 in the shade right under the shade we just used, or no, middle first shade. I'm not even gonna try and guess these. I'm just gonna show you guys a picture and pop it on. But I'm using this as a transition shade. MAC 217 and the last shade in the top row. And I'm going to go into the crease with this initially, and then I'm going to slightly start working it up. Not going as high as a transition, but just I want, when I open my eye, to still be able to see this color and not just when I'm looking down. These shades are really pigmented. Like, I'm having no issues with them at all. It's so nice. MAC 242 and the bottom first shade, so the bottom row first shade. This is like one of my favorite shades in the entire palette. It blends out really well, lays down very nicely. It's just flipping gorgeous. And there's no Fix Plus on this. If I used Fix Plus, it would be so metallic. MAC 221, and I'm using a little bit of that deep dark brown in the bottom row. I'm just going to tap this on the outside corner here and slightly bring it into the crease just on this outer V, not all the way through. I just want to give a little bit of dimension. Nars Contour and the Orange Rust Matte shade. I'm smoking this guy out. I want it to be so smoky. I love a smoky under eye if you guys have not gathered. Same brush in that dark brown shade, and I'm just going to connect up to the top and kind of smoke out this outer half of my eye. The very last step is to put the lightest shade, the very first one in the palette, in the inner corner and at the brow arch. And then I'm just going to pop on mascara. I'm not putting on any false lashes. And this is a MAC 283. It's a limited edition, but I think you can still get your hands on it. If not, a MAC 242. Alright guys, that is it for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. All I did was add on my mascara and then my lip. Everything will be in the bottom bar down below. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by giving it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!